Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders of the apostles, great millstone, and shalom to the mighty AHPARYAM, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on this. Slakia. It's going to be on this video. Oh, fucking course. Slakia. It's going to be on this video of this Jake who basically loves Esau, Edom. Alright. So, very first off, Proverbs chapter 15 verse 33, the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So basically some of the things, okay, I'm not going to play the whole thing. If I do decide to let it play, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I will let you go watch it yourself. The video is going to be, the link to the video is going to be in the description. Basically what happened is that this Jake, he keeps on claiming that, oh yeah, we've already been through Jacob's trouble, oh we already did this, oh things is gonna be fine, we're good, like, the love of God is inclusive, it includes everybody, everyone can be saved, blah blah blah, taking that stupid ass doctrine and whatnot, as well as just completely disqualifying like the evil that Esau has done, as well as thinking that this kingdom, Slucky, as well as thinking that this kingdom is, gonna keep on thriving, and people always wanting to, or Jake more specifically, wanting to continue to live at the bottom of the barrel in Esau's society as Esau's bitch. All right, so this is a very common thing. Okay, I believe I did a similar video on this Jake before. I don't remember exactly what I spoke about, but like I feel like I have more, and the Spirit wants, I believe the Spirit wants me to get in on this once again. So that's what I'm gonna do. Proverbs chapter 15. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 33. For the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. All right, Slakia. Before honor is humility. So basically, one of the things that he said, I think I already read this before, Slakia. One of the things that he said was, that we are over here fear mongering, and well, I shouldn't say we, Slakia. One of the things that he said to the brothers that were, I don't know if they were our brothers and whatnot, but, what he said to them was that they were fear-mongering by talking about, Jacob's trouble, the bad stuff that's going to happen, the wars, blah, blah, and all that terrible stuff. And the thing is that we need fear. Okay, fear is a very important aspect. It's a very important emotion. Fear basically tells you, you are in danger. You need to do something in order to protect yourself and to preserve your life. Fear is the stuff. Fear, as well as pain and stuff like that. These are the things that tell you that something is wrong and that you need to adjust, make changes, and do something in order to properly, what's the word? I guess preserve your life and whatnot. And it is through fear of YAHAWAH that is what's going to get us to be protected, and what's going to ultimately deliver us, because it is fear in the Lord that makes us want to follow YAHAWAH, as well as also the duality of the love of YAHAWAH. Okay, because let me actually get that before continuing on. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, and a just weight is his delight. And let me also get this. I think it's in Ecclesiastes. Yes, yes, it is. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. There's a time for everything. Okay. There's more, of course. You can see that there's more, but just the main thing, of there's a time for war, time for love, hate, time for peace, and all that stuff. There's the duality of it, and that's the balance of YAHAWASHI, where he can hate, okay, which he does hate in reference to Romans 9, which I guess I should get that. Romans chapter 9, verse 13, as is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right, so yeah, the Lord can love and hate someone. All right, and that's again, that goes to show that the Lord is about balance. It's not about letting one, because and Slaki, that's the thing. That is the beauty in YAHAWASHI, where even though the Israelites are His chosen people, okay, the special people, the vessels of honor and glory and whatnot, all right, even then the Lord was very merciful in giving Esau a time of rulership, giving Esau the rulership that he has now in this kingdom that he has. Okay, so there is still that mercy that the Lord has even on Esau. All right, so Slakia, I'm keep on getting sidetracked from the initial thing, even though it still involves it. But the main stuff that he was talking about, Jacob's trouble and fear and whatnot. So yeah, fear is a healthy thing to have, especially when it comes to YAHAWASHI. But it should primarily only be geared towards YAHAWASHI, because you should know that it's the Lord is the one that can kill you above anyone else. All right, as well as the Lord can protect you from anyone. All right, now continuing on. So yeah, basically he was let me let him play, let the video play a little bit.
5 and 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the you got it. Call the Most High. What's his name? What do you call it? Yahawadah. No, where is it? Well, I think he goes by different names. All right. Okay. What y'all brothers got going on? That's not right. Take the conversation. Jake always gonna have his 2 cents. Like I'm doing what's right, and then you say, be more ready to hear. See, that's why it's beautiful. We already come to this mission. We're giving only to the prophet to have the wisdom, not the change. They're the perfect example of this, like this.
Slack, I put the thing on 2 times speed, but whatever. I'm gonna put it back on. I'm not gonna put it to normal, but it's slower.
It's found in Atlanta, and it's clear we're not dealing with the same God. If it wasn't clear before, and it was clear before, but it's really clear now. I guess because the Most High has increased my wisdom and knowledge, right? To where like now, like I already knew this, but it's crystal clear now. They don't work for us. It's crystal clear. And we was predominantly talking about Jacob's trouble. And I'm like, hey, we're out of Jacob's trouble. Have we not been through trouble for the past 1,000 years? And their energy, the way how they were communicating, it was like, no, we're going to go through Jacob's trouble. This is going to happen to us. This is going to happen to us. This is going to happen to us. And their energy was kind of like, they want it to happen. Kind of like they HATE us, like Esau. So their energy was like one of the Gentile nations and the Edomites. Like, I'm like, dude, we've been through Jacob's trouble. They were just like, it was like the weirdest thing, because they were just like firm on us going through Jacob's trouble. Like, it was going to happen. Trouble. I'm like,
all right, Slock, I have to stop before I forget it. But basically, this is the type of thing that is like very childish. All right, it's like this dude is acting like a goddamn child that did something wrong, and then he just said, okay, well, I know I broke the car's thing, but I already got the punishment by being in a car accident. So that's the trouble. Like, that's the thing. Like, okay, you suffered the consequences of your action for breaking the car tire. All right, but you didn't get the actual punishment from the parent. The parent didn't deliver you, or the parent didn't deliver you into their punishment of their choice, and they didn't say that the consequences of your action was the punishment, corresponding to the action that you did. No, and that's the thing, and that's just an example. Okay, I don't really think that's the best way to kind of paralyze it, if that's a word. All right, but the proper way to actually get into this is just to kind of like get into the scriptures to see. First off, I want to get this first. Slocky, I was gonna jump ahead. Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So this is the first thing where YAHAWASHI is literally telling us that when all these bad things are happening, for example, like the wars and rumors of wars, as well as other things like earthquakes, famines and all that stuff, again, YAHAWASHI is saying, don't be troubled. Do not worry about all that stuff. Do not worry about all that stuff, because you're not supposed to be troubled. You're not supposed to be worried about that stuff, simply because that this has to happen. Okay, this has to happen in order for YAHAWASHI to come. It says all these things must come to pass. So yes, when we hear of, there's gonna be World War III, there's gonna be whatever, we are excited, we are happy. And even with the mark of the beast, when we hear that the mark of the beast is coming, we are happy to hear it. It's like Amos 8:11, which is the famine of the word. What's another one? I forgot another one. The mark of the beast, Amos 8, and Jacob's trouble. When we hear about these types of stuff, we are happy because we know that we are going to be taken care of. But the reason why people like him, when people like them are not happy, because they know that Jacob's trouble is for them. They know that through their spirit. Okay, that's why anyone that really is just not educated or edified in the spirit, they get scared, thinking like, I'm gonna have to deal with more stuff. I'm gonna have to do more stuff, when you're just not really filling yourself with the Holy Spirit. You're just more worried about, what am I going to do with this stuff? Okay, which even then, some people still might be exempt. Okay, depending on the person, and YAHAWASHI's mercy. All right, I was about to say something incorrect, but I caught myself. So Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. This is another thing where these are the signs that YAHAWASHI is returning. These are the signs that we're almost out of here. And again, the heathen are dismayed at them. The heathen are saying, oh no, I don't want to see another world war. I don't want to see this, another, blah blah. But then you also have Jake. You also have Jake that's also panicking at it. Foolishly panicking at it, simply because they have gotten too accustomed to living in Esau society. Okay, so let's get this. John chapter 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your fathers ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there was no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And this is when you have heathens, be they non-Edomite heathens, as well as 2/3 Jakes that just adopt and take Esau's doctrine, and then as a result of that, they basically become adoptees, if you want to call it that, of Esau and his doctrine, because Esau accepts anyone, all right, which YAHAWASHI doesn't. Okay, so as a result of that, this is that mindset that makes these people think, I'm going to be panicking. I'm going to panic because I follow Esau's doctrine. All right. And I don't want YAHAWASHI to return. I want to keep on being wicked. I want to keep on being stupid. I want to keep on being the devil that I am. Okay. So continuing on.
I'm like, if that's what y'all want to believe, You know what I mean? But I mean, for the remnant within the remnant, the 1%, like it's over. Y'all, if y'all, and I told them, I'm like, what it seems as if like you guys are out here just trying to use tactics of the devil and the Gentile nations, white TPPO. You know how I feel about Esau? I don't hate you, big bro, but your ass gotta go. Because all I want is for the natural order of how the Most High ordained things to be. Israel on top and ruling, and the Gentiles, the righteous ones, the ones who are worthy under us, serving their righteous servitude that they're prophesied and ordained to do. So I don't hate Esau. I don't hate Edom. I don't hate the Edomites. I don't hate, I don't even hate Ashkenaz. Well, but, yeah, I just want things to go back to the natural order of how the God of Israel ordained things to be. That is all I want. So yeah, I don't hate Esau. I don't hate Edom. But my bro, you've had it for a while, and you gotta go. You gotta go.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, and then I don't know what the frick, that freaking effeminate thing. I didn't even see that video. I didn't even see this because I didn't let the whole video play when I first saw it. But basically, yeah, that cool. That's cool. That's fine. Sure, that he wants Israel to be on top, but like, who the fuck cares? Like, you can't say. I don't even know if he put that title in, or if it's edited in or not. But like, that's just a stupid thing. That's a stupid thing to what's it called? To say where you let me just get these out because now I have more to get out. Okay. Didn't I get Romans? Yeah, I got Romans out. Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So you don't hate the same person that Yahawadah hates. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a stupid thing to say. On top of that, I'll get this after. Obadiah verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Okay, so this is what the Lord's gonna have. This is what the Lord's gonna do. The Lord's gonna make it so that Esau's gonna go extinct. The Lord hates Esau so much that He's going to eliminate all of them. All right. Psalm 139 verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee, and am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? So Esau hates the Lord. Okay, Esau hates the Lord because of what he did, of how he made him. All right, you have all these what's it called? These secular Edomites and stuff like that pretend to be freaking Christians, but are actually pushing out that stringy haired, soft, effeminate JC Caesar Borgias image. All right, basically disrespecting Yahawashi. All right, the true Yahawashi, the Yahawashi that's in the Bible, the actual Israelite Yahawashi. All right, so you guys are you got this dude that basically says that he doesn't hate him for all that stuff that he did. All right, the Lord hates him. The Lord hates Esau. Esau hates the Lord. The Lord's gonna eliminate Esau completely, and this dude is over here saying that he doesn't hate him. He doesn't hate Esau. Okay, and we're supposed to hate what the Lord hates. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me get that as well. Amos 5:15. Amos chapter 5 verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. If it may be that the Lord Yahweh of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Okay, we're even over here it says hate the evil. Esau is evil and we're supposed to hate him. Okay, but yet again, like, this dude is just never want. You got Jake that never wants to follow the scriptures. They just want to do. Oh, I want to do what I want to do. I don't care about what the Heavenly Father says. All right, it's like a self-serving. Oh shit, a self-serving, self-willed doctrine. All right. Now, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Oh yeah, Slovakia. Long time coming, Slovakia. But I forgot where was that, so I'll just read this again. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Okay, so basically, the prophecy is that in Jacob's trouble is going to happen, and after Jacob's trouble happens, then we're going to finally be free. It's like a perfect analogy, I guess, is like the rain. After the rain is the rainbow, and that's how the Lord set things up. That's how the Lord set things up for us to be delivered after the hardship. So after the bad thing happens, then that's when the Lord is going to say, like, okay, you know what, you served your time, you're done now. It's time for you to return to me properly in righteousness. All right. So yeah, this is how the scriptures tell us that is what's going to happen, and this is how we get through. We're going to be getting through these stuff. So next, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the slave men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And this is another thing where you have so many Israelites, okay, so many Jakes, so many Christians, so many whatever. And so many people that know they're Israelites, but they still hold on Christian doctrine and whatnot. They will pick and choose what they want to follow. They will be enticed by a whole bunch of different doctrines and whatnot, rather than just returning to YAHAWAH and obediently obeying the scriptures word for word. All right, so this guy, this Jake, is an example of that. All right, that's just clear cut and dry. All right, he doesn't care about what the scriptures say. He doesn't care about that YAHAWAH hates the Lord. He's just still going to, I'm going to serve the Lord my own way, rather than the exact way that the Lord told us to serve him. Okay, 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8, for we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. And that's another thing where he's basically saying that he wants Israel to be on the top, but at the same time, like, you have this bullshit of he's going over here to debate against the Israelites. It's like, why would you, like, you can't do, you're going against the truth, but at the same time you're saying that at the same time Israel is right. The Israelites are right for saying that we need to be on the top, that Esau needs to go. Like, it's so hypocritical and just stupid. Okay, it's like you want to be the one to set the standards and to say what's right and what's wrong, rather than just listening to the Bible. All right. Continuing on, but yeah, also that all that stuff that people say, it's never gonna stop the truth. Okay, Proverbs 20, verse 24: man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? And that's basically the thing of it, where it doesn't matter that the people go against the truth. They can't stop it. All right. And there's going to be a multitude of different ways that people are serving the Lord. All right. Slovakia. Next, second Ezra's. No, that's not it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here. Romans chapter 1 verse 25, who changed the truth of the Yahweh into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. You know, that's when people choose their fleshly desires, their lusts for, you know, oh, I love Esau, or I love white women more than I love the Lord, and that gets into them being corrupted and wanting to choose the Lord over, you know, wanting to choose Edom over the Lord. Verse 26, for this cause Yahweh gave them up into foul affections, for even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. And, you know, they're going against nature and what the Lord ordained. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakwak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, Ray Mills, Son of Ball, and Shalom.